Hello and welcome to Physicality Therapies and our Pilates series. Today it's a different class again. We're focusing on our legs and our core. So let's get going. So our first exercise in this is we're going to be doing our Cleopatra into a walking sequence. So nice and dynamic to start off with. We're going to be stretching these arms out, so arms stay in at our sides, rotate out, extend our elbows. Keeping the shoulders down throughout. We're going to start to progress the tempo of that a little bit. Let's get that nice and fast as you can, but keeping that control as well throughout the body, keeping the control throughout the head, the neck, the pelvis, everything, keeping that control as we do it. And then from there, we're going to slow this back down. Keep our arms in at our sides. We're going to raise up onto both of our heels, off both of our heels, onto both sort of the balls of our toes. Then we're going to drop one heel, raise the one heel as we go. So we're going to turn that into a nice walking sequence there. Brilliant. Well done, guys. Keep this going. Keep this going. Nice warm up here, just to get everything moving. Brilliant. I'm going to do another few of these. Just really good to get the arms moving because we are going to need them for some of our core exercises as well. Brilliant. Just relax down. From there, we're going to go into our corkscrew. So I'm just going to move back so you can see. We're going to raise both of our arms up above our head, fold both of our arms at our elbows so they come behind our head, and then we're going to raise both of our shoulders up, both of our shoulders down, arms circle back round. Let's give this a go, guys. Let's get it going. Right, so reaching up, keeping that pelvis set, shoulders rise up, shoulders rise down, circle our arms. A bit up. We're just going to get a nice bit of speed into this now. Don't forget to raise both your arms up as you do it. And then we circle back round once they're done. Almost forgot. So this is the bit where you've got to remember as you add more speed to keep that technique as we do it. Brilliant. From there, we're now going to hammer these lower legs. So let's get it going. From here, we're going to start off with a squat. So just a normal squat, keep your feet nice and set, everything else nice and set. Drop down, we're going to hold that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And come back up. Another few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up. Drop down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come back up. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep holding. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and come back up. Whew. Another 10-second hold. You've got it in you. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and come back up. Brilliant. We're going to do one more, but this time it's going to be a twist. Watch out for that. I'm going to drop down. Here's the twist. Raise up onto your balls of your feet. Heels off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the heels. Still hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back up. We're going to do that again. Drop down. Heels off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop the heels down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and come back up. This time, it's going to be a longer hold with our heels off the floor. So let's do it. Drop down, heels come off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brilliant. Shake those legs out. Well done, guys. That is hard. Let's go into our roll down onto our mat now. So standing at the end of your mat, we're going to roll down. So we're going to tuck our chin into our chest, we're going to roll down and come back up. Roll down each vertebrae at a time. Remember that string of pearls as we come down and come back up. Brilliant. We're going to do one more, and then from there we're going to walk out. So we're going to do one more down, walk out. We're going to go down onto our knees for our leg pull in pro into this position here, where we are on all fours. We're going to do our leg pull in prone prep. So you want to tuck your feet under. We're going to rise up onto our knees to start off with. That's our level one. And come back down. Remember doing another couple of those. Rise up onto our knees and come back down. And one more. Rise up onto our knees. Come back down. So this one, a little bit taxing on the upper body, a little bit taxing on the wrists. All that strength should be coming from these toes pushing up as well. Hands should be there more as a stabiliser. Now, hands slightly farther forwards, because we're going to come up onto our knees and then we're going to shoot forwards into our leg pulling prone prep position. I'm going to hold that, come back, fall back down. Okay, so we're going to do another one of those. Toes tuck under, rise up, shoot forwards, and come back. I need my hands a little bit further forwards to do that. There we go. Keep that position, fold back, and come back down. I'm just going to stretch that off if you need to into a child's pose. Come back up, and then we're going to go into our leg pull in prone. So we're going to tuck our feet under again, and we're going to shoot forwards. And this time we're going to raise one leg out behind us, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go back down, and then hold this position, keep this position held, raise your other leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, go back down, fold back with your knees, and stretch that out. Well done guys, that's quite an advanced move, really nailing this. We're going to do another couple of those, really get it nailed, okay? Really, really good one. Works a lot on our sort of upper body strength, but also a lot on our core and keeping that core tight, keeping that core controlled while we do the movement. So let's work on that. Let's do another couple of those, keep it going. So, into our leg pull in prone prep position. Come up, shoot forwards into our leg pull in prone prep. One leg up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and back down. Other leg up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. And then come back to your knees, drop back down. One more of those. We've got it in us, let's keep it going. Right, into our position. Get into this position now. Leg up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and back down. Other leg up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Fold your knees, bring those forward, stretch that out. Well done. That's a hard one. It does work a lot of these muscles, gets us really going. So now we're going to be in the same position. We're going to go into our one leg stretch. So, we're not in the same position. We're going to come onto our back now to do our one leg stretch. We're going to progress through those levels of this one leg stretch, adding bits, making it harder. Let's keep it going. So, head pad if you need it. Pop that down and get yourself onto your back and set in your position. So, from here, what we want is we want to get into our one leg stretch level 2. So we're going to start off straight with a level 2. So what we're going to do here is just simply stretch out and come back in. Just trying to find some rationale as to why we're heading straight for a level 2. I think it's just because I want to progress this nice and far as we go. So we're just going to alternate these legs. And just stretch straight out ahead of us, pointing our toes. So we're into that reciprocal movement. Our pelvis nice and stable. Keep it going. Just going to keep stretching out. Brilliant. And then from here, we're going to progress into our level 3. So we are going to raise one leg up into a tabletop position, stretch it out straight, bring it back and put it down. One leg up, stretch it out and bring it down. Now we're actually going to incorporate another move into this to make this a little bit harder. So as we stretch our leg up, we'll stretch up into our one leg stretch. And we're going to stretch back down to a tabletop position and we're actually going to do a scissor kick. 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Another stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up into our stretch. And then back. Okay, so that sequence starts off leg and tabletop. We then do a one leg stretch. So we stretch up from that position, pushing through our supporting leg, bring it back, and then we're going to hinge from our hip, not our knee, to do our 5 kicks, 5 scissors, and then we're going to stretch up again, bring it back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stretch up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stretch up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then float that leg back down. Really well done. We're going to repeat that now. We're going to do 2 on each side. We're going to make sure we nail this sequence, quite a nice sequence, to really just get these legs moving. Okay, so we're going to start off with our right leg up into the tabletop position. One leg stretch up, come back, scissors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One leg stretch up and back down. Brilliant. Another one on this side. So another 2. Sorry, on our left leg now. So up into a tabletop position. Stretch up. Come back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do a final stretch to finish. And we're coming back. Brilliant, really, really well done. So that's a really good one, just to challenge that leg, challenge both of our legs, but also challenge our core, keeping that pelvis straight. So from there, we are now going to go into our clamps. So whichever side you want to pick to start off with, let's get into our clamp position. Let's keep this going. So stretch out your arm, align yourself against the edge of your mat, and then from there, we're going to start off just with our clam. Level 1, just nice and gentle there. Pulling that leg up, we're going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to do one more for good luck. Brilliant. And from there we're going to progress our clam. So Both legs up now for our level 2, and we're going to start to move that. So we're going straight to a level 3, sorry. Level 2 don't tend to use in a class, it tends to be more of a sort of physio exercise that I've used with clients. So I'm going to do 10 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant. Let's get those legs down. And from there, we're going to be going into our lift and lower even. Just added this in. So we're going to be going into a lift and lower. So what we're progressing up to is this, which is our full leg lifting and lowering from our hip. To start off with, we will start actually onto a level 2. So this is with one leg bent underneath us. Level 3 even, I think this is. Level 3? Yeah, level 3. One leg bent underneath us. And we start that full leg. So that gives us a lot of support. And we just imagine just painting up and down with that leg. Nice and pointed, and just with the toes, just painting up and down. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do quite a few of these, so just keep with me. You start to feel that leg, feeling heavy, feeling tired. We're stretching it out, we're making it work. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Brilliant. So just up level with your body, no need to go higher. Just a nice painting motion with that leg. From there, let's progress that now. So if you can, get both legs out nice and straight. You've got to watch this pelvis and watch that rocking. And we are just going to do a nice painting motion. So we're on level 3 here. That painting motion. Brilliant. A few more of those. The adventurous among you, let's progress this to a level 4. So we want to be floating our legs off the mat as much as we can, and you're going to be floating that top leg off again. But now we've got the added bit of this supporting leg isn't there. The support is from our pelvis. Brilliant. If you manage that level 4 at the end there, level 5 even, well done. Right, we can't leave one side out, let's switch over, so you just roll over. I'm just going to switch sides on the mat so you can see me. I'm going to switch into our climbers now on this side, so get yourself nice and comfortable, get yourself aligned against the mat. As you've seen from last time, I'm going to be here for a little while. So, from here, just into our normal clams at level 1. Just going to keep that going. I'm going to do about 5 more of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because now I'm going to really push you. We're going to try and see if we can do 15 of these. So 1, 2. So this is our level 3. So feet up. We're on 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep with me. 5 more to go. 1, 2, 3, 14, 15. Well done. That'll really get these legs working, really get those glutes working. So from there, we're now going to go into our side kick. So, side lift even. So we're going to go from here, and I'm going to lift and lower. So I'm going straight for my level 3 here. lifting, so I've got both legs straight, but I've still got one leg on the mat. Lifting. This is our level 3. Level 3 from here, and then from here, both legs slightly raised. Let's do our level 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 of those. Brilliant. Well done. You stuck with me for that. Hard work. We've got these legs moving, we've got them working. So we're now going to go into our cool down. We're going to get everything stretched out. We're going to get our spine moving as well throughout that. So we're going to start off just coming up into our mermaid position. So you want one leg bent behind you, one leg like this, and we are going to go over to the side of where your feet are, like this. So if you're unsure how to start off in this position, what I suggest you do is you start off in sort of a cross-legged position, and whichever leg you want, you just bend behind you so that the knee is in line with your other foot. So at that point, you're in a nice position. This is supposed to be sort of your mermaid sort of tail. And then from here, you're going to reach up with your opposite arm to where your leg is, and you're going to lean over. Using that other arm, trying to get that other elbow down if you can, try and get that other hand down. You're just going to lean right over on that side as far as you can. We're going to hold 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and come back up. We're going to do another one of those, and then we're going to go over to the other side. So over we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and come back. Brilliant. And then we're going to stretch over to the opposite side. Now you can swap your feet over. What you can also do is do a really good stretch to that side. So I tend to stretch to the opposite side. I feel I get more of a stretch through the side. So I'd stretch to the side where my foot is out. I feel I get more of a stretch and go further. You can also stretch this way, which is more of your actual traditional mermaid. So from here, I'm going to swap my feet over, and I'm going to stretch over to this side to get a nice stretch through my spine. So as you can see, stretch over to my opposite leg. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and come back up. And we're going to do exactly the same again. We're going to do one more to this side, and then we're going to go into some spine twists to get our spine moving. So we're going to go over to this side. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You might find, like me, that you're more mobile to one side than the other. It's just natural. It depends on sort of what you sort of do for your job and things like that. So now we're going to go cross-legged. I'm going to go into our spine twist. So arms out in this sort of position. So opposite hand to opposite elbow. And you're just going to switch around like this. So all the time, if you've got a watch on, it's really easy because you just keep staring at your watch as you're moving, so that you know that your head and everything is in line with your arms. If not, look for your wrist, look for your thumb, wherever. Wrist is usually better. And we're just going to twist to each side. Just do as many of these as you want. Try and keep both of your sitting bones on the floor. I'm just going to keep twisting round. As you can see, when I take my eyes off my watch, I struggle. So definitely keep your eyes on something, just to keep making sure that you're moving to each side. Brilliant. From there, we're going to go into our final stretch, and this is going to be a really nice one, just to really relax these legs, really get everything out. We're going to go into a child's pose. So it's sort of called Pilates rest position, child pose in yoga. It's completely the same thing. You're just going to start off in this all fours position as we were before. You're going to rock back onto your heels and then just stretch forwards with your hands. Just stretch forwards and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. Now we're going to stretch up to the ceiling. Arms rotate out. Arms come round. And we're going to do that once more. So we're going to stretch forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come back. Arms stretch up, arms stretch around, and we've finished. So, hope you enjoyed it. It's definitely a challenging one today. Definitely some moves in there that will challenge you. Try and go back through and do those moves if they are very challenging for you. Really good to keep yourself progressing, keep yourself moving, especially during these lockdown times that we're in at the minute. Try and really get yourself moving, motivated, feeling better with some Pilates. And I hope to see you soon on Physicality Therapies.